Hi everyone, bonjour tout le monde. This is Renee Jarrett with Not Sorry for the Story, an unapologetic take on current affairs right out of Canada. Well, it's been over a month since I posted a video. That last one was on February 18th, a very solemn day for Canada, a day that many of us never thought we would see in a democratic nation. But here we were in the midst of tear gas, in the midst of police squads, in the midst of bank accounts being frozen from those who were peaceful protesters. And it all began with Canadians that were a part of a truck convoy. And let me just remind you that Canadians all over this nation gathered. They gathered on bridges, they gathered in different stations, they gathered to say, we agree and we support. And I have to say, in my 40-some years, the likes of which I have never seen in this nation, it was glorious. And my message to you today is that it's not over. Maybe you were discouraged or disappointed with how Ottawa turned in the end, with the flattening, with the shutting down, with the dispersing of trucks and blocking off roads by police, and essentially no more protest happening there. But can I say, wow, not only was a foothold gained, but it became a stronghold. And the powers that be knew it. That is why the clamp came down so hard. Sometimes we think that nothing has taken place because how something seems to have ended. But it's not that it ended, it was just a beginning. And some of what you faced has to do with how far you got. I can say this personally, I can say this in regards to Canadians who stood tall and strong to stand on guard for our nation, to believe that our nation is a democratic one, that yes, it was founded on the supremacy of God and the rule of law. And that, yes, we have freedoms and rights to steward and responsibilities. Many of us have seen that this has been encroached upon, and we set ourselves to recover all. But it's not over. Take heart. I want you to know that we need to take heart, because sometimes we have a way, you know it personally, I know it personally, we have a way of starting something, and when it gets tough, we stop. When we get discouraged, we stop. But there are Canadians that were awakened and are now standing up, and those that were already awakened and standing up have advanced. We need to keep gaining ground. We need to do that not only on our behalf, but on generations yet to come that are going to face a very different Canada unless those who are present today do what's right. I want to remind you of Pat King, Pastor Artur Pawlowski, and George Billings, Freedom George, that are still incarcerated because they were at the protest or led people into standing up. While we may go on with our lives, there are those whose lives continue to be on the line in our nation, our free and democratic nation. And many of them have been arrested for what? Mischief. Not something that many are usually kept in jail for. But there is more to the story, and I encourage you to seek it out. But today I'm here to tell you it's not over. So I want to thank you for watching Not Sorry for the Story. Share this. Share the other independent journalists and journalistic outlets that you see. Many of us are being shadow banned, so it's not reaching as far as it normally would have. Share it. Post it. Yes. Don't let it pass you by. But thank you so much. It's not over. I want to remind you, and because it's not over, Keep being you. Keep breaking through, because you are a part of Canada's deliverance. God bless you.